So after we do all this dynamic warm-up for your lower body first and then the upper body, then we could go ahead and utilize some of this equipment to work out. I mean, we could do, remember, try to do between 2 to 3 sets, 15 reps max. It all depends also on the individual. Just make sure, listen to your body. If it's too much, then go down. If it's too light, then try to go a little bit more and try to do a little bit more. The whole point is just try to challenge yourself, but keep it safe, okay? So I know we all have some chairs in your house, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna do some squats. I want you to keep your heels and toes in line, keep your back straight. We're gonna go ahead and do it between 15 sets of squats, okay? On the way up, you squeeze your glutes muscle, keep your abs in and tight, and squeeze your shoulder blades, okay? Keep your back straight. Remember, try to master the form. Once you master the form, then you start adding the resistance, okay? Now, if you have some issues with the knees and you think it's too hard, then I want you to do it. Let's go ahead and modify it. I'm gonna go ahead and sit, up and down. Go back and sit again. Up and back. And if you think it's too hard, use your hand. Boom. Just don't put too much pressure on your hands. And so remember, 2 to 3 sets between 10 to 15 repetitions. Right after we do this, if you got some resistance bands, one foot on top of the band, keep your back straight, look forward, make sure your hips are parallel, and let's do some ladder. Now, you think you have some issues on your shoulder, then let's go ahead and modify it. Let's go forward. Okay, let's go front. Same thing. And one thing we always got to take into consideration is whenever you do any kind of exercise, whether you do it at home, you do it at the gym, with the bands, there's always a starting point. And that exercise alone has a progression, but it also has a regression. What do I mean by that? If it's too hard, then do something else and try to go ahead and lower the weight. If it's too light, then go ahead and increase the weight, okay? Right after we do this, let's get some resistance band. Working hip flexors. If you think you're gonna lose your balance, you can go ahead and grab the chair, up and down, okay? Now keep your abs in and tight. I want you to lock the knees. We're gonna target your quads muscle and your hip flexors. Okay, do about 10 to 15 each leg. Now, this is too light for you, so what I want you to do is then just start walking. Do some walking movement, okay? And then you go back. After you do the sets, 2 or 3 sets, let's do lateral to the side. Hold the chair, keep your back straight. Same here. Now, this is too light for you, so what I want you to do is bend your knees, back straight, glutes out, and then you just do side steps. Okay, once we did front lateral, then we're going to start doing some hip extension. Glutes muscle. Back straight. Look forward. Keep it between. This is your neutral. You're going to extend your hips between, from neutral, extend it all the way back. whole point is make sure you squeeze your glutes muscles. Think about the glutes as the one pulling the whole leg back. And back. Good. Excellent. Let's do it and rest our lower body. And let's start doing here. Bicep curl. Let's do this from the side. So we can look at the side, keep your back straight, elbows next to your body. Okay, let's say for example, I want to go in and work my back with my dumbbells. It's going to turn on back straight. Here. Okay, remember, try to do between 10 to 15 repetitions. Now let's go and work on your triceps. Same position as you do in a row. But instead of going this way, you're going to go in and extend your elbows 90 degree flexion from here all the way back. Just look down, your back straight. The other way. Now what you could do is, you could go ahead and do some lower body exercise, rest, then do the upper body, and do the same thing 3 times. So while we're resting your lower body, you're targeting your upper body. While we do the opposite, then you go back, okay?